Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. Happy Friday, guys. It is Friday, February 5th. It's the end of the first week in February. It has been a very, very tough week, but a great week if you stuck with the right names. And we were focused in the room this week, and I hope everybody had a great, great week. First of all, I send this out to all my members as well as anybody that follows me on Twitter and YouTube. This is my weekly recap. And if you're interested in learning more about me, please visit me at smartoptiontrading.com. Live trading alerts if you want to join the room. The weekend, my 2021 outlook is going to come down this weekend, guys. So this is your absolute last chance to get in. A lot of names have had great moves and are going to possibly reset for another one. All right, so let's talk about this week, and let's just start off here and start off with the SPY and the S&P 500. All right, so last Friday we looked like death, right? We looked like we were going to sell off. What'd we do? Well, you know what we do in this market. We gapped up and we trapped everybody short. Squeezed them some more, went sideways, another big day, and here we are at new all-time highs. You know, this is why this action is not easy. And if you really want to see how this move worked, you have to go to the ES on this one. On the ES, you can clearly see the reversal candle. Close, look at the tail on this thing and engulf the previous day's action. The Qs put a new all-time high in as well, but it's really been the IWM that's been the star. Look at this move again, held the 21-day barely, popped up new all-time highs here, and the VIX absolutely smashed back down. So does this mean everything's great? I'm going to tell you no, everything's not great. I'm going to be telling you here right now that this market is not fun. It's not easy. The action's not good, but we made all-time highs. And if, you know, for this point, I'm still focusing on longs because longs are paying. And that's all that matters, right? What's going to pay us money? What's going to put money in our pocket? But under the covers, the action is not great. What we've been doing lately is selling the open and selling the close. Why is that important? Because that's when big money comes in and that's when they come in and do their stuff. So what worked this week? And if you can go back here on the left side, you can see where some of the flow was this week and stuff. But breadth, well, breadth, Chris is bringing it up in the room. Breadth is good. Yes and no, Chris. The breadth indicators are good. Overall, breadth has not been absolutely that fantastic for a move like this. But the indicator we use to track market sentiment has been very good. Slight difference. But yes, agree. Breadth has been good in that respect. So what are we looking at here? Well, on Monday, CCJ, flow all over it. Look at the size of this candle. You know, posted that stuff early. There are trades on that. I made a little bit on that. Other people traded the heck out of that. Silver, they were all over this week, right? Silver, that big pop, made money on this and AG. This was part of the Red Edit crew and everything going on over there. Lots of nice little trades to be had in that this week. What else? We go on to Tuesday. DraftKings gave some trades. Look at this thing this week. Gapped up. Nice move on this one. Gave trades on Tuesday. All-time highs here. There was flow on this thing throughout the week. They were in this week's 60s and next week's 70 calls. Big move there. We saw that worked very well. We saw CCIV, some call buying. This thing hit an all-time high today as well. There's been trades to be had in this. Facebook holding in, very tough trader, but sitting here right now, getting a very tight setup if it wants to let loose. GME, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I made a ton of money on this pre-market one day. You know, I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about these names, but the point about these is, guys, you never get greedy. The old Wall Street saying, bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Why people weren't selling up into this and they were buying up here is beyond me. Here we are back, and you know all these names have lost their momentum, and I feel sorry for everybody who's stuck as bag holders up there, and I know there's quite a few of them. So you know we'll leave it at that and go from there. What else we had here going on? Fubo yesterday gave a beautiful trade on the open. It didn't hold. There was some nice action in that one. There was that Square gave trades yesterday as well off of the PayPal earnings. Boeing had a nice couple days this week for trades for people who wanted that. I didn't trade that. I caught a massive trade on Beyond Meat while I was sitting here this week on a pop. It didn't hold it, but it was a nice trade. Netflix had a trade as well, if you're paying attention, when they announced they were raising rates for Japan. Today, what did I do today? Well, today I started off with some ATVI, made nice money on that one on a quick pop. Switched over to Zoom calls, made nice money. We were already focused on Zoom this morning before the market. I've been watching this one all week, then caught it a second time with stock. And that's the only three trades I made this week. My losers this week, yeah, I had some losers. I lost some money on NVDA. I tried to grab it with some calls on this day. It couldn't hold the highs. It reversed. Okay, lost a little bit on that. Lost on trading TQQQ. Also lost on some AMC lottos I put into effect this week. Moving forward, I have some W calls that expire for the February expiration. They're not doing too good. And I took a small position today in this ARKIU. ARKIU is not associated with Cathie Woods and ARK. It is a new SPAC. It is associated with Renaissance. When I realized that it wasn't associated with Cathie, I downsized it to a small couple hundred shares, but I'm going to sit in it and give it a chance because I like them. So bottom line is it's been a bullish week. We go into next week. It's a full week. We have Chinese New Year on next Thursday into Friday. So their markets will be closed. They'll be quieter. We have a holiday the following weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for President's Day. So we'll see what next week brings us. Overall, guys, the action is not great, but names are playing and just play with the names and they're giving you things to do. Have a great weekend. I'm not sure when I'm going to do charts. I may do them tomorrow to get away from the Super Bowl, and I'll catch you guys on Monday morning.